How's everybody doing? It's been a while. Really has. I'm sitting here in bed. It's been a while since I've been able to just sit back, do my shit, do my thing. You know, I haven't been able to do that in a long, long, long fucking time. Hmm. You know what's funny? This laptop will let me stream. My dog's sleeping at my feet. She's probably just as cold as I am. Her back's warm, so I can say. A few subs in the past few days, but I know it's because I support Trump. They don't want to hear that. Oh, cry, 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 me a river, bitch. You know how I feel. So I haven't set up a single one of my tanks. Not one. So y'all know. It's gonna take about another week. I have to get the nightstand and put it. Well, two of them are going in here. My desk is probably gonna go over here in this area. I'm gonna do 3 tanks maybe out there, or 2 tanks out there. I haven't decided. I need the basement living room. So let's get real. What pisses me off the most is when all these people out there believe the narcissistic news media. Oh, I know, I'm not supposed to talk about politics or news or this or that. Blah, 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 blah. Y'all tune out when I do. But the point is if you can't actually discuss a topic without somebody else getting their fucking panties in a bunch, then why even discuss the topic? My point of view is you should respect the person in office, regardless whether you like them. Your feelings are irrelevant. That's how I feel about it. You should respect the person in office, just like they respected my great, 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 great Uncle George. just like they respected the second president. I believe he was one of my grandfathers. I don't know. Something like that in my family tree. And then the fifth president. It's just kind of funny that laws that were ratified hundreds of years ago just get made obsolete because people forgot about them. I'm taking history classes, and um, basically, there's so much politics being talked about in history that it isn't even funny. I know both sides of the spectrum. I don't just listen to one side. But the point I'm trying to make is at the end of the day, when all you can do is disrespect people on the internet and talk trash, you know better than the people that you're talking trash about. And that's true talk right there. So, like, as much as I despise Colin Kaepernick, right? As much as I despise him, he's allowed his freedom of speech. He's allowed to be sponsored by Nike. I don't know why they'd pick someone like him to be sponsored, but you know, years ago, they sponsored somebody who used to beat the living shit out of his wife. And basically, maybe in some fucked up way, Colin Kaepernick is a better sponsor than that person who we're not even going to mention because it's irrelevant. But the point I'm making is when you get paid millions of dollars to play a sport, you should go out on the field and play that sport. And if you want to, on your own time, create a YouTube channel or create a Instagram or create this following on Facebook and use those platforms to help people, then maybe the whole world wouldn't look at him sideways and throw shade. Just like maybe, quite maybe, if the news quit twisting everything that Donald Trump says and making videos that are obviously video edits, obvious. So people are swaying back and forth, hating one another, and can't find no common ground. Makes sense, right? It's been happening for over 300 years. That's politics in a nutshell. But, you know, at the same time, at the same time, people got to think about life and hold values like they used to. Like the one thing that stuck with me since childhood that I even forget sometimes, but it sticks with me. And then I remember, and then I go apologize. Is if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. I'm sure tons of people's mothers told them that as kids. Tons. This is an Aspire Clieto tank on a little cheap $30 mod. For those of you who are wondering out there, that's what it looks like. You gotta sit back sometimes and just enjoy life. Because if you don't, it'll pass you on by. And I see too many people getting angry, like straight up angry over a person in a White House. It's stupid. Really is. I mean, there's a lot. What I'm trying to say is there's a lot better things to focus on. Like, okay, for starters, California is ridiculous with this whole fucking straw bill. The whole fucking straw bill. They're trying to make straws illegal so that, okay, you guys gotta understand this. There's a legitimate reason behind it. So that hypodermic needles aren't found in the streets. That's really the reason. Because the same plastic that they make the plastic straws out of is the same plastic that one, dope gets sold in, because people sell dope in straws. A lot of people don't know that. Two, it is the same plastic that the needles are made out of because they melt this plastic down, they reuse it, and they make needles that usually people who have diabetes use, but we also have these stupid things called junkies. So at the end of the day, you see where I'm going with this? It's a vicious cycle that just doesn't end. And basically, that's the problem. Is people are too worried about the little problem. And then you got cities like San Francisco that have houses where these mofos can go get high at legally, which is retarded. Not to mention they hand out meals so these people don't get AIDS. How many people want AIDS? Not me. I'm just saying. It makes no sense to push the issues that mean absolutely fucking jack all. I don't agree with needles being in the street. I don't agree with junkies. But, at the end of the day, it's hard to say. I'm glad I don't have to use this right now. Really glad. It's funny though. I've lost a lot of friends to Stupid drugs. Stupid drugs. Just straight out stupid drugs. And when I say stupid, I mean hardcore drugs. And to me, it shows that a lot of them didn't have enough faith to live in this world at the end of the day. Two a.m. in the morning. I'm tired. Should probably go to bed. I haven't even drank. And the funny thing is last few days that's all I've done is drink, 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 drink. I've become an alcoholic. I don't care though, because it helps me sleep. And the day it stops helping me sleep is the day I'll stop doing it. But I do take breaks. Don't worry. Been going through a lot of emotions lately, like really bad emotions, I should say. Not motions, but emotions. And basically, a lot of old past things eating at me, like my grandfather's death. I, at times, remember things that he said to me, like, don't let me die in this home, and shit like that. And that is one thing that has been eating at me for years because, sad as it is to say, I didn't have any control over him dying in that home. And I'm talking about a convalescent home. Don't ever put any of your grandparents in a convalescent home. It's fucked up. They mistreat people. And that's really what we should be worried about. We should be worried about veterans. Veterans. Veterans first. Americans and veterans. Well, veterans are under Americans. You already kind of got that. I really don't like these types of lights. They blind the hell out of me. I'm gonna have to change that light bulb in a day or two because I those types of lights stress me out if you don't understand why. It's just something about me. But yeah. See, I'm not always rah 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 get angry. I just have a lot of issues, I guess you could say. We all do, though. Tank's leaking a little bit. Ah, there we go. I don't like a lot of airflow. Then it burns the coil out faster, is what people tell me. So you kind of got to keep it halfway or just a little bit if you don't like a lot. Had this tank for like 5 years, something like that. I'm thinking about buying a new vape setup in a couple days, or maybe a week or two. I think it's a week or two. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, the 28th. So don't buy it. It's a week. It's Monday. Gotta go out and look for a job. Got all my homework done, which was really just introductions and what I think the most important issue in America is today as a whole. And I said unemployment and homelessness. So, you know, and the reason that hits me hard is because I've been unemployed and it sucks. But I still get by. And what's funny is I have this job interview at the hospital and I'm gonna reapply for another position just so, you know, they check my app more than once. Yeah. But I'd like to work in food service, but I know I can't do that with this big old scraggly beard. But I could do bartending. That's one thing I could do. I just gotta go to tips school, and that's not really hard. That couple $100. And then I also want to start tattooing, but you have to also get a certain class call or class call. Man, why is your tongue tied? Qualifications. Class. You have to do a class for I think it's the same thing as like before you become a nurse, they have you do this class and see if you can handle needles and yada 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 something or other. It's like it's on the tip of my tongue. Sorry, I'm tired. Hold up, I'll look it up. When in doubt, Google it out. I was just hearing some weird noises. They weren't coming from my dog. I can't remember what it is, but I know it has to do with hold on. I think I might have found it. Using needles and pigments, a tattoo artist applies a permanent design directly to a client's body. No, 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 no. You have to earn a license based on a completion of a training program, passing an exam that measures their ability to understand and follow formally established health and safety protocols. That's what I was trying to say. Not their creative ability in designing or applying body art. There's some sort of I think it's phlebotomy or something like that class. You pay like $25 or whatever. And then there's another class, you pay like $365. And after that, you're a full licensed tattoo artist, which isn't that bad. But then getting a chair in somebody's tattoo shop, that's the hard part. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired. So that is why I couldn't remember all that. That and short-term memory loss. What's up? What's up, biggies? Damn, dude. The mosquitoes ate me up today, dude. That's all I'm gonna tell you guys. I had to mow the lawn and be a man. And as soon as I mowed that lawn, every mosquito came from God knows fucking where and ate me alive. Good on you, Mark. Love this laptop, man. That's the only cool thing about this. Well, bam. Hey. I wonder if there's a touchscreen keyboard. Probably is. I wonder if you could talk a message into this thing. Oh, dude, that's dope. You can. Oh my god. That is sick. Um, where did we go? Uh, get out of here. How do you take it out of tablet mode? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's Sunday. Too many are sleeping. They're sleeping like the wee little babies. I've lost 3 subs in the last couple days, and I know why. I don't care. That's what I say to that. Good on ya. It's cold here. Why don't you have me on Facebook yet? That's what I want to know. Here, I think I can drop this here. I've got like 3 pages I'm trying to start up. One of them's called Nick the Dick's Fish Fanatics. Okay. The other one, I've already been kind of starting it. It's called Nick the Dick. We already knew that. Okay. And then I got this other page that I haven't really been representing too much because I haven't. My garden's kind of been fucked, right? But fresh off the plant. Those are kind of some of my ideas. And consists of vegetables. And I'm kind of going to try to move that again and get it going again. And then I've got a couple more, but I'm going to share that later. So we're going to get back in the motion though, and I'm going to start creating things. And it's going to be better because got other ways to do it and such. Oh god. Cool. My arms are itchy again. Don't go out and mow the lawn right after the sprinklers were on. I've got over 1,000 some friends on Facebook, yet I don't have that following on YouTube. It just like maybe it's because I'm a fucking Trump supporter. I think it is. Ah, please stop itching. My friend Lane just hit me up. What up, homie? He only lives 4 hours away from me. I had to clean my freaking tank earlier because it was so dirty. It wasn't hitting right. And every time I'd hit it, it tastes like a burnt coil. And I just put a brand new fucking coil in it. So what I did was I took the whole thing apart. I washed this bottom part in alcohol and hot water. And then I blew dry it for like 10 minutes. My mouth. I put the glass piece back on, of course, to do that. But I didn't even hit it while I was doing that. I was just blowing the residue of the alcohol and everything else out. And yeah, worked. It's the best way to clean your tank. And it cleans out all the gunk and makes it to where the vents just slide. Which is good. And a week from now, I'll also have my damn freaking desk in here. I'll have my fish tanks. I'm setting up a new saltwater tank. Oh, I just shared the new info. He's spitting some flows. He's spitting some flows. He's making them flows drop to the flows. I didn't get any on this arm. What the hell? It just tore me up. And last week I got bit by a spider at a hotel. Oh well. I'm glad I'm out of that shitty ass hotel. It's cold down here in the basement. It's so cold down here in the basement. In the basement, I need help. I'm glad the basement has a window, has a window. Cause if it didn't have a window, I'd be out, bruh. I know I'm crazy. Sorry, Facebook was a little more important. It's talking to a good friend and replying to some shit. I don't usually do that. I've been, hesitant on what I reply to lately, but last couple of days, I kinda went off on a tangent on somebody's post, and I'm not gonna mention it inside this video because I don't wanna think them to think I'm throwing shade. Because I don't throw shade at people. I think it's wrong to throw shade, and if you don't know what shade is, that's when you're acting a fool and you talking shit about somebody, and it ain't right. Yeah. Yeah. At least I know what shade is. Mm. But I will defend the president any chance I fucking get. I'll have that be known. I will. And in the next couple of weeks, you also should be looking forward to some fishing videos. Like some reel and rod. Yeah. But don't worry, I catch release. I don't keep. I, I throw it back. Maybe. No. Not lately. Don't care for it lately. Can't afford a subscription to WoW. That's what I had to tell him. He's one of my best buds from like, I've known that fool since I was like 10, 13 years old. That's a long ass fucking time. Fucking 27 now, so. Look, 17 years, man. I've known that fool. Literally, fuck, I'm old, man. Now I don't feel so old, Mark. You're you're my mom's age. She got 3 years on you though. Shit. I've had like 3 or 4 looky loos because I've seen people go bloop, 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 bloop. Those are the people that always thumb my videos down. I know it. Good on you. Any publicity is good publicity. Oh, and I have a saying for you. No respect. No respect. I gotta be quiet. Wait. I don't know why it wants to fro lately. Maybe it's the air. Change in air quality. I'm gonna go over to the Paul Mitchell school around the way and go get it freaking either done up in braids or done up in rolls or I haven't decided. They only charge you $5 per strand of hair, so it's not really too bad. I know a white guy with freaking cornrows. You guys are probably like, oh, you ain't trying to be black. I've had them before. It's the only way my hair actually looks good. I don't know why. It's because I have shitty hair, curly hair. Truth, truth. I don't know about the beard being braided though. Fuck all that. Leave that alone. I've braided it before. I don't really braid too well. Real men have beards. Remember that. Fuck is this all about? A little scraggly. It's killing. You know the only thing that's got a design flaw in this house? They should have put in thicker floors so you didn't hear everything that goes on upstairs. I'm in a basement. Never thought I'd say that in my life. I'm a basement dweller. We just lost a viewer. Or we lose a viewer. I wonder how you invite people to this. Can you? I don't think you can. I can share it, but I can't invite because it's by myself. Unless I would do it through Skype, and that just takes too much shit. Hey, cutie, what you doing? It's talking to the dog, not you guys. She's thirsty. You guys aren't cute. Uh-uh. She tried to eat gummy bears. She really just did. She tried to eat gummy bears. No, doggy. No, doggy. Very cold. Very cold, mama. You guys are probably like, what the fuck are you talking to? There. She wants her privacy. Her privacy. Hey, come here. I wasn't trying to kick you off the bed. Come here. I know. I was trying to take the blanket so I could wrap you up in it. Oh, Jesus. What's up, Yama? So, in a few days, I'm going to go through my list of moderators for my channel and remove a shit ton of people. These people are people that never come through. These are people that never even talk to me anymore, unless it's negatively. And these are people that have over 1,000 subs or more. There are people that have like 7,000 subs, and they've let it get to this. They've let it go to their brain. They think they're hot shit. I'm not talking about you guys in the chat. I'm not. There's a few out there I just won't even mention. I won't even give them the publicity. That's what it's all about, man. They just want that one view. And I ain't giving them that satisfaction. I ain't giving no satisfaction. Because you tried. Yeah, you tried. This is the new place, Yama. This is the new place. This is my new room. And when it's light out in the morning, I'm gonna do video in the morning or take y'all outside, but I can't show you the front of the house because well, unless I turn it a certain way, because I ain't gonna show you the numbers on my house. I ain't gonna give you the location. But you know what? As little as people know, anything and everything you share on the internet, even this view, this angle, this square here, you're already locatable by your GPS location that is digipixeled into your backlay embed of your video. And to get complicated with that, it's basically everything has code, and all this has digital code, right? Every single video has digital code. Your pictures have digital code and a digital footprint. And if you don't get what I'm meaning by that, any picture you take, you can actually locate it on the globe because of an organization we all know as National Security Association. I believe that's what the A stands for, NSA. But basically, we're all being monitored 24/7. We all know that. But the point I'm making is if I can digitally find the code in each and every picture just like any other person could, watch what you. I just, this is a heads up for people out there. Watch what you share. Really. Because you don't want people, obviously, to do things that are illicit and hurt you virally or anything like that. I'm talking about myself in third person, if you didn't know that, or anyone for that matter. Anyone. Nobody wants to be a victim of cyber crimes. Cyber crimes suck. Thanks, Lane. I will teach you that in a couple of weeks when my computer is sitting right in front of me, because I can't do it from this one because it would take downloading things and I'm not allowed to on this computer. Oh God, my legs itch. Hey Lane, am I crazy? Because I sleep with the windows open. It's like 50 some degrees or less outside. I like it. It's not cold. Everybody keeps saying it's cold, but it's kind of chilly. It's not really cold. It would be really not good if I had wet hair and I was sleeping like this, but I don't have wet hair anymore. Ah, jeez. Ah, excuse you? I'm petting your ass and you're being mean to me? Oh, you were sleeping, huh? You're like, no, Dad. Don't pet me when I'm sleeping. My dog is so rude sometimes. That's all I'm gonna say to that. She's rude. PMS. Yeah, you're right, bro. Totally. Damn females. When it's set up, yeah, ma. When it's set up, there's gonna be a few fish tanks set up. Two saltwater, and I'm gonna do a sump under the big tank once I have the extra money. And then I'm gonna set up the 20-gallon below my big tank, I'm thinking, because there's really no other extra room for it. And I don't want it to be in the way, you know? So that's just kind of my thoughts. And I'm gonna keep it down to like 4, maybe 5 minimum. Until I can get enough money in order to rent out my own place. Not like not a house or anything like that, but like maybe a house. Like not really. What I'm thinking is like a garage kind of thing, dealy, or a what would I call it? Kind of like an indoor, just con- temperature controlled um shack, maybe. Like I'm talking like what would resemble like to some a garage, but it's not really a garage per se. We're gonna be putting fish inside there, and like that idea is probably like 1,000 fish tanks, and that's just going ape shit to the walls, crazy. But I'm talking little, big. I'm talking different species, a hobby room, so to speak. Kind of like what King of DIY has, Joey. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking with where I'm going next. Because the way I'm going to do it down here, I'm getting an RODI system. I'm going to make my own water down here so I don't have to carry it and lug it up and down, up and down, up and down stairs. Okay, for one. Because that's just a pain in the ass. right? For two, with doing that, I might as well just also put an RO system on this house for, basic drinking needs and stuff too. And you also use RO in breeding shrimp. A lot of people don't know that. And you can use it to make the water parameters lower in hardness and stuff like that too. But RO and RODI, which is gonna cost like 300-400 bucks or more. King of DIY 2.0. Soon enough, I'm trademarking this name. So all these other YouTubers that are using it, bye. Only costs 200 bucks to do it. Ah, jeez, my legs still itch. Damn, fucking mosquitoes. Ah, yeah. Oh, that feels great. People were probably thinking I was wanking it. What's up, Darren? Ah, Jesus Christ. Ah, fuck. Fucking bug bites, man. Shit. There we go. That's dealt with. It felt great. I don't care if I'm just spreading it around. I don't care. That's actually how malaria starts. If you guys didn't know, when you scratch yourself, you're releasing the toxins that the mosquito dropped into you. Yeah, I'm really intelligent. People just never see this side of me. Okay, you're releasing the toxins that mosquito drops into you, vice versa. That's also kind of how West Nile virus happened. Little things you should know. God. Yeah, no, bug bites are for the fish, not your legs. Jesus. I need to do another bug bites giveaway. That's what I need to do. Just order a whole shit ton of it. Give it away. Give it away. Give it away. Hey, Lane, you're gonna have to come up sometime soon, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Give it away, give it away, give it away, no. Give it away, give it away, give it away, no. Cuba? I want to go to Cuba. Good. That was the intent. To stick it in your brain. I need to get up real quick. Oh, yeah. No, I did not see him in his cape, but I want to see this video. I used to troll that guy too hard, dude. Nobody knew it for months. Months. I trolled him. I was just the one sitting there in silence, letting all these people in. I'm the whole reason, actually, he doesn't do Google Hangouts anymore, is because I infiltrated so far that when I infiltrated, I let him know who every other troll was. And everybody that he knew for like almost 10 years. 10 fucking years. 10 years. Just turned on him. It was like honey on an anthill. It was funny and cruel at the same time, but the man, one, conned me, two, conned various others. So you kind of get what you deserve if you fuck people over. Just saying. Period. And I'm not always a mean guy, trust me. I like to have fun. I like to make people laugh. I like to give things away. Like I like to see smiles on people's faces. I like the thought that at the end of the day, if somebody can laugh at something I said, then good on them. Because that's why I'm here. I'm not here for any other reason. I enjoy making YouTube videos. I'm going to keep making YouTube videos. And not a damn soul's going to stop me. Unless YouTube just decides, oh, fuck this guy. Zap. That very well could happen. I agree with Alex Jones. I don't want to be unpersoned, though. I also agree with Mark Dice, Jesse Ryan USA, Outlaw Morgan. I'm just naming off YouTubers that you guys probably don't even have a clue about. Let's see. There's Amari King. That guy's hilarious. Upchurch the Redneck. I could go on all day long. Pissed Off American, or AKA Tommy Guns, because he's not allowed to be the Pissed Off American anymore. But it's POA TV, if you don't remember that. These are all people that I totally agree with. Their point of views are my point of views. And basically, what I'm saying is those are all channels that I love. There's a few more. Outlaw Dipper. That guy's hilarious. Chris Dips One. That guy's hilarious. A lot of you are hilarious in the chat, but you already knew that. Oh, I forgot somebody. Darcy. Darcy, that guy's fucking hilarious. I've met him in person too, along with Jared, aka Outlaw Dipper. There's a lot of people I've met in person, meet and greets. I don't do enough of them anymore, though. I don't have the time nor the money to drive to other states. Dog, you are so in my way to get comfortable. I already put my stop sign up. I'm gonna obviously have to get my Indian blanket out because it's gonna get cold here during the winter. And I don't want to get sick all the time because I get up for respiratory infections. And when I get those, I'm not a nice person to be around. No, you're the third person to ask. When I do, you'll know. Where's my phone? I heard it. Victoria's Secret. Victoria didn't have a secret. Y'all didn't catch that. That's exactly what I just said, too. Y'all should know me. I can be a funny motherfucker, too. The world as we know it is going insane. She's laying right next to the computer. Oh, no, 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 no. Cancel. It almost left this site. Had 6 viewers just now. That's a lot for me being gone this long from doing live videos and such. Don't worry, my bed's not going to stay on the ground. That, and I'm going to put a bunch of boxes underneath it that are stuff that I don't want to get lost or be sitting in the storage over there. Because fuck that storage unit. I didn't even tell you guys what that storage unit did. They stole my TV. Then they took it to a dump. Oh yeah, Nick Dick is not gonna just let them get one over on him. I tell you what, I am going to press, aka I'm filing a lawsuit, small claims court. Granted, my TV was outside the storage unit, but point is, it had a big old crack in it. We were filing a what's it called, claim. Why am I drawing a blank? An insurance claim on it, and basically, basically, they threw my TV out. They took it to the dump. I called the dump. I had to call for 2 or 3 days straight. I shit you guys not, just to get a freaking answer from the storage unit, and then just to get an answer from the fucking dump. And you know, both parties are guilty. Both parties of crimes. Because for one, you don't take somebody else's property. For two, you don't throw somebody else's property away. For three, you don't destroy somebody else's property. One, two, three strikes, you're out of the old ball game. I'm not dumb. So at the end of the day, I said, fuck this. Give me the paperwork to file a small claims lawsuit against the storage unit, against that dump. What do you think my mom did? Just that. Ain't letting somebody get one over on me. Fuck that. Especially because I was the one that tried to get them to fucking put it in the damn storage unit. But the way we stacked everything, there was no way it was getting in there. I'm telling you guys, this storage unit is 35 feet deep. It is packed to the brim. Story of my life. Other things got left behind. My air hockey table, back porch table. Kind of pissed off about that. Um, None of my grandpa's stuff got left behind. I made sure of that. And then mm, I had to leave a bunch of plants behind. It was hard. Trust me. And 3 fish died before I left. You guys all saw the videos. That was hard. I raised those things up from kids, dude. Little freaking fry. And that was probably the hardest thing right there. I left my light switch, which I wish I wouldn't have because it was a timer switch. And this room totally needs a better wall switch because the wall switch is behind the door in this room. It's really ridiculous how these people set this house up. I'm gonna switch the door around to the point where I can put the door on the right side like it actually should be, and it should open outward, not asinine people should never own homes. That's all I'm gonna say. Other than that, I fucking love this house. There's a few minor design flaws, like the windows in the other room. They go under the deck, and there's nothing but spiders under there. And initially, what I'm telling you is this: during the daytime, you can see straight out underneath the deck because the sun's shining down. But at night, that's some creepy shit because I know there's a critter living under there. I know damn well there's a critter living under there. I don't know what type of critter. I just know it's a critter. And the other creepy part is the one that's adjacent to my bedroom, which is in the bathroom, goes under the house too. It probably is a possum. And if it's a possum, I'm gonna name him Frank or Billy Joe or something like that. But the point I'm making is it, those are the two creepy things to me. I'm gonna make a big ass tree fort in the backyard. I know you guys are probably like, you're too old for that shit. You're never too old. What's up, Carlos? Long time no see. How did the DPK go to DP or two uppercase letters and then a lowercase k? I want to know that. Why? No. Yeah, fuck Bigfoot. If it's Bigfoot, he's getting shot. Yeah, the K shrunk. Maybe it's a midget alien. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's a Wookiee. I guarantee where George Lucas got the idea from Wookiees or of Wookiees was from an acid trip that he took into the woods and he saw Bigfoot. I guarantee it. I'm not joking. I'm telling you the truth there. He was on some crazy drugs when he wrote that movie. Mark Hamill disappoints me as a human being. He really does. That's all I'm going to say. And fuck Roger Moore. That's another thing I'm going to say. Yeah, Ewok and ET. I think DPK's on to something there. Clint Eastwood will always go down as my all-time number one favorite actor next to Sean Connery. Sean Connery was the best Bond of all time, and I'm sorry to say, I don't care who calls me racist out there for this one, but James Bond was never meant to be black. Ever. 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 End of story. And that's just my opinion. That's my feelings. Can't hate on somebody for having their own opinion. You can dislike their opinion. You can't hate on them for having their own opinion because the moment you hate on somebody else for having their own opinion, they can hate on you for having yours. And I'll never go to certain parts of India or Indonesia or northern, I think it's Thailand and Philippines, because I've heard about little ape-sized people that eat flesh, and yeah, fuck all that. Fuck all that. And you guys are talking about like hobbit people. They exist, man. I'm telling you. Y'all may think I'm crazy on that one, but hobbit people exist. Like I'm talking full on hairy little creatures. They're like a miniature Bigfoot. Yeah, there's a film of it, and they showed it on Discovery Channel, and the guy died in prison because he was said to have eat his two best friends. Okay, and he didn't. What ended up happening is they got attacked by these little ape people with little knives, little spears. I'm not even shitting you guys. They are intelligent. They know how to craft their own weapons, and they kill and eat people. They're cannibals. They're little mini ape-like people. And DPK just said something that scares the living shit out of me. Laos. Laos. I will never go there either. Fuck that. Fuck that. You guys talk about scary shit. Little people, man, that eat people. Fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can hide in walls and shit, and then pop out and be like, "Ah, I'm gonna eat your ass." But no jokes. They made a tree stand thing up in these trees, And I'm telling you guys, these trees were like 50 feet tall. Okay? I'm gonna tell you the real story. And basically, they were doing a thing where they were trying to get pictures of this eagle that everybody else thought was extinct. And they actually shot camera footage in the 1970s of this eagle, this very bird. Okay? And basically, while doing that, one of them caught a glimpse of this little ape-like creature swinging from a vine to the next tree and climbing up the trees and scoping them out. Okay? You talk about shit that scares the living shit out of me. That kind of shit scares the living crap out of me. And I watched that with my cousin Shauna, later Yama, and her daughter. And I tell you, I had nightmares for the next 3 weeks about it. But the point I'm trying to make is the guy got convicted of cannibalism in some country, and then he died in 2016, and he was gonna be pardoned because his sister had kept his camera and she kept the footage all those years. His parents put it out by the curb and she took it back inside because his parents were ashamed of him and they thought he ate people. And he didn't. Their heads were bashed in by little ape like creatures. I'm not even joking about this story. I'm telling you a straight up story that was on Discovery Channel. Look at what I've done to my pinky. So fucked up. I need to go out to Lowe's and buy a little vice. Just straighten them up. Y'all think I'm crazy for that, but it'll actually work. Okay. I'm looking it up right now, what we're talking about. So hold on. Computer's being slow. But they first found these little people, these hobbit people in Africa, if you guys are wondering. Their bones, anyhow. Some people even think they might have mated with humans at one time and point. I'm just sharing that. And that's kind of where people think the dwarf gene comes from. But, that's just my speculation. Don't take that the wrong way. Yeah, it was Indonesia that happened, I was right. It was on Animal Planet, which is technically Discovery. Hopefully, this page doesn't play any videos. But yeah, because of that guy, they discovered a new species that they believe still exists from 800,000 years ago. So, in that topic, it kind of gives you the idea that what we're talking about is actually factual and realistic in some aspects. I can share the link. They really do have human-like structures. So I hate laptops. The passion. There's one link. His name was Timothy Darrow, by the way, if you guys were wondering. And his story was called The Cannibal in the Jungle, which he was not. I think they should make a real movie about this. That would be interesting. I think they did, or are going to. Yeah, basically, this guy got accused of murdering his friends and didn't really do it. Pretty fucked up. You ask me. Kind of makes you think humans could be out there taking these little ape like creatures and genetically modifying them to doing that. That's what it makes me think, anyhow. We are some fucked up beings. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah. I don't even know why I'm still up. You know, in Papua New Guinea, there is still cannibalistic tribes. Anyhow, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Call it a night. Hope y'all have a good one. And don't forget that with the faith of a mustard seed, you too can move any mountain. Don't let molehills become mountains or obstacles in your way. And have a very, very blessed day and a blessed morning. And I'm gone. Don't forget, if you stayed this long in the video, like, comment, subscribe, share, and if you're out there and you haven't already, click that Patreon button. I'm gonna start doing that up, giving things away like fish food and other things. And all you'll be doing is paying like $3 or $5, which is a great thing. Great thing. Now bye. Where's that end button?